Let's see about the lighting. That's not bad. I want to thank Henry for contributing to the channel. Thank you so much, Henry. Henry contributed to the channel. Guys, we're going to wait for some people to get in here. And we're going to be talking about, we have better days coming. They don't have anything but bad days coming. And they know that, which is why they work so hard to get you back in their presence. But don't go back, guys. There's also a group that RJ and I and a couple of others have. That's a Facebook group. Chosen Ones, We Know the Truth. So guys, if you get a chance, go be a member of the group, Chosen Ones, We Know the Truth on Facebook, guys. We actually further the education and further the knowledge that we have as chosen ones to other people who may just be learning about who they are as a person, who they are in the spiritual realm, who they are in God's kingdom. So that group, guys, be on Facebook. It's the Chosen Ones, We Know the Truth. So go become a member of that group too, guys. That's a place you can also post the content. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here because right now I kind of talking to myself a little bit. But again, Henry, thank you for the donation to the channel, guys. But we're gonna be talking about, we got better days coming because we done learned the lessons we had to learn. The narcissist is still where they still at the same lessons they were supposed to have learned as a child. They still ain't got past them yet. They ain't learned them lessons yet. So they're gonna keep repeating the same lessons over and over again. Because a hard head make a soft ass every time. What's going on, Andrea? What's going on? Appreciate you being here. I'm just waiting for some people to come into the chat room, and then we're gonna get started. Because we got better days coming. We done learned the lessons that God had to show us. And a lot of us chosen ones have been learning that lesson since we were born. We've been learning that lesson since we was born. I got my glasses off, so y'all are kind of blurred at the second, but y'all get to see me with my glasses on. Yokan, Jay Rich, I appreciate y'all being here. We're going to wait till some people get in the room and we're going to get started. Okay, now I can see. Yeah, guys. But I want to thank Henry for the contribution to the channel yesterday. That was appreciated. Guys, if you're not a member, go ahead and become a member. F. McKeon, what's going on? Go ahead and hit the, if you're not a member, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Hit that bell for notifications as well. Do not be afraid to share this video on any platform that you feel passionate about, like Reddit, Quora, I think it is, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you want to get this information out, guys, because it's important that we raise the community of chosen ones so that we can combat the narcissists and their network of flying monkeys, because they use a lot of support to try to dominate us. But now that we have this information and we can get in touch with each other as chosen ones, we can fight fire with fire, guys, because it's all about giving people the information they need to have so that they don't get caught unaware by these narcissists and have bad things happen to them because they were unaware of the power they really hold. Because they try to keep this information out of the chosen ones' hands so that we continue to be food for these wolves out here. But that's the whole point of us sharing this information, is to keep it from, to give the chosen ones the knowledge they need. What's going on, Chandra? I appreciate you being here. Kimberly, Andrea, appreciate y'all coming. I'm going to be talking about why we got better days coming. And they ain't got nothing but misery coming for them, guys. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And if you can donate to the channel, guys, the Cash App is down below, $ Anthony Young 1978, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978, guys. See, what we got to do, guys, is we got to keep walking in complete faith, because over the past year, and y'all have been aware of what I've been going through. Over the past year, everybody that I lived with for the past 10 years, over the last year, has died. Everybody. Except for my 2 puppies. This is what I mean by walking in complete faith, because you never really know what tomorrow is going to bring. But as chosen ones, we know the Most High. So some things that would bother other people, we can kind of work our way through it, because God has been working with us since we were very, very little. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn a lot of hard lessons, which is why I say we're going to have better days coming in the future, because we've learned a lot of tough lessons very early on in life. And it was a detriment back then, but now, what's going on, Josh? It's a blessing now. Because all the stuff that we went through in the past has shaped us to be able to go to the Most High and to be able to weather any storm that comes along. Because if you not noticed, as a chosen one, you've been fighting, putting out fires since you was little. Hell, you was putting out fires just to remain alive because the narcissist wanted so bad to end us. So you think if God brought us through all of that, that there's anything that's going to happen to us at this point in our life that God can't change for us? He kept us alive this long. He didn't bring us this far to leave us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are. It seemed like a hard road at the time when we were learning about this, but at least we were all smart enough to know that whatever we had to endure, that God put us through, God knows more than we do. So there has to be a reason for it. No matter how rough and tough the upbringing must have been, God does it because he wants to make us better. He didn't do it to hurt us. Now we can see the other side of that coin because we're older, wiser, and seen some things. So this is what I'm trying to say. Those hard lessons that we had to learn early on in life, we didn't even know who we were at that time. We didn't even know we were chosen ones. We was just trying to get up and keep moving forward in the face of incredible opposition in our own lives. Whatever we were going through at that time, we still got up and kept going. You think after all of those lessons and everything that we've been through, and as many times as the narcissist has tried to unalive us, everybody got their own stories. Everybody got their own situations where every time you see a certain person, some bad news comes following right behind them. There's a black cloud hanging over a certain person, and anytime they show up, misery seems to happen. If God can protect us through all of that when we were younger, there's nothing that's going to happen to us now that God can't redeem us from. You know what I mean? We've already suffered and learned the lessons that the narcissist is still trying to fucking learn because they're hard-headed. They thick. They're very, very thick. They're a stubborn child in their body of an adult. So the lessons that we were learning at 5 and 6 and 7 years old and have completed and moved forward, the narcissist is still learning them same lessons. That's why their life never changes. It's always the same shit, a different day, over and over again. Because they're so smart till they're stupid. They know everything. And you can't get better if you already think you know everything. And the smartest man in the world knows that he don't know nothing at all. Excuse me 1 second. It sounds like there's a party going on out there. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. The smart man, the genius man knows that he don't know everything, but the narcissists do. That's the way they think. That's their mind. That's what I mean by living in la la land. They literally, a winner's a loser that tried again. Yeah. See, the narcissist doesn't try again. You're absolutely right, Cormac. You're absolutely right. See, the narcissist is a constant loser because they know everything. And if it doesn't coincide with the delusion that they're telling themselves, they disregard it. So all of that wisdom that they could be learning is going right out the fucking window, in one ear and right out the other, because they know everything. You can't be around somebody like that because you're constantly trying to get better, and the narcissist already thinks they are the best. So they stuck. They're stuck individual. Where you see them at right now is where they were at 5 fucking years ago. And where they were at 5 years before that. And where they'll be 5 years from now. That's the thing. They're going to always be where they're going to be at. You can go out there and have tremendous experiences. You may love and lost, learn, see different places, see different things. Constantly evolving and growing and moving forward. Do you know that narcissist is looking at the same shit they've been looking at 5 years ago? Still learning the same lessons that they needed to learn when they were 6 and 7 years old. But since they haven't learned it, they got to repeat it all over again. What's going on, Kathy? I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you so much. This is what it is, guys. We got our better days coming ahead of us because we have taken the lessons that were given to us at a very, very early age, and we learned from them. We didn't pass every test successfully, but we learned what we needed to learn and we moved forward. You know what I mean? We know when we get in wisdom and knowledge and we hold on to that. A narcissist thinks that they are the wisdom and knowledge, so they don't hold on to anything, which is why they always lose. See, in your life, there are going to be people who are going to actively go to try to stop you. Then you got people who just show up in your life and they distract you from getting anything done because they ain't getting nothing done, and they slow you down from the things you could get done. But both of them, the narcissist and this kind of person, still believe that they are the smartest thing in the world. The narcissist is aggressively trying to stop you, but this person over here is vicariously, passive-aggressively trying to slow you down because they think they know everything too. And if they know everything, they can't get better. So I leave them with their genius mind and leave them by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Django Unchained is streaming now. Go ahead and remove that. Okay. Yeah, I don't like trolls coming in with stuff that has nothing to do with the point. You got to wonder about that because, see, this is where the world is now. The narcissist will literally have people that they will pay to sit there and talk about themselves, too. You don't think that's what's going on in the White House when you see a lot of people popping in the post talking about Trump this and Trump that? He's paying people to talk about him. This is what the narcissist wants all the attention. This is called supply. And if they can get anybody in the group to stop talking about what we are talking about and talk about them, they feel like they accomplished something. See, these people have this idea that they're God. They have this concept that they're God. And they will fight anybody or go against anybody who begs to differ. These kind of people are dangerous to be around. They're extremely dangerous to be around, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Share this video on any format that may help, guys. Hit a thumbs up in the video as you come in if you appreciate the content, guys. It lets YouTube know it's a good video, and they'll recommend it to other people, guys. So, yes. And if you can donate to the channel and you feel like you can, guys, in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways to contribute to the channel. Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. We have the supers available in the chat, and we also have a GoFundMe for the cancer research because I've been having appointments with these people. They're setting up appointments, and now it looks like they have to take this feeding tube out and put another one in because it's been 3 months since I've had it. So now I got to go through that pain all over again with this goddamn, pardon my language, with this feeding tube so they can put another one in just to get ready to start this process all over again. So I appreciate y'all faith and support with the cancer that I'm going through, but you know what? We keep moving, guys. Keep walking in complete faith because like a year ago, almost a year ago, everybody that I was living with for the past 10 years, we were all healthy, happy, and doing what we needed to do. And a year later, everybody's dead but me. Everybody that lived with me for those past 10 years on that property is dead but me and the 2 dogs I got. That's how quickly things can change, guys. But if God can take us through everything that we have been through, we are in good hands. We are in very good hands. And even if we have to go through something like I went through with the death of these people in the past year, God's been right there standing beside me to encourage me the whole time. Because this right here would have destroyed somebody else. But the chosen ones, we have been learning. We have come from the school of hard knocks. It's a hard knock life for us. We know that to be true. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, put that in the comment section. We know a hard knock life. So everything with everybody passing away, that's the way life goes. It's disappointing and upsetting, but it's not the end of the world. Because if it was, I'd be passed away along with them. But that's not the case. God carried me through things before, and he's got somewhere else for me to be. So it's not my time to go home. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to sit here and be woe is me and sad, because if I was supposed to go, God would have just let me go. You know what I'm saying? He has a bigger plan. So through everything, we still got enough faith and hope to keep going. The narcissist, see, when stuff like this happens to the narcissist, they fall apart so fucking easy. Because remind you now, they're children in adult bodies. So they just Anytime something gets to be too much, they get flustered, they get angry, and logical reason goes right out the brain. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they can't learn shit because they claim they know everything. They can't get the answers to their problems because they're supposed to know everything, right? And if you admit to them, if you prove to them that they don't know everything, now their ego is hurt and they completely shut the fuck down. So they're going to always be in a situation where they need help, but they're too stubborn to take the help. And as a chosen one, we got very important things to do. That's why we went through the bullshit we went through at an early age in our life. We went through that for a reason, because we are light years ahead of emotional situations and issues that some people have, because we had to learn on our feet, on the go, fast as we can, because we had another lesson we had to learn. So we can process it better. And that's thanks to the Most High. We got to keep walking. Like, I sat there and thought about it today. I was like, damn, everybody is gone. And the people that I have that are alive are narcissists and evil. But the people I actually cared about have gone to the other side. See, that's why narcissists live to be an old age, guys. Because they never learn shit. They got to keep repeating the same fucking lessons over and over and over and over again because they don't learn. You can't go to the second grade until you pass the first grade, and that's where they are. They are walking around as old people with a first grade education, with a first grade mind. And it goes on and on like this. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have forever to spend talking to somebody who's as thick as this concrete right here. You know what I'm saying? That's just a waste of my time. They already headed to nowhere fast. I'm not going to sit there and try to explain to them why they're going that way. They know what they did. They know what's wrong with them. That's why they try so hard to hide it in front of other people. Because they know they're defective. They know they're defective. That's why they hide it in front of other people and wear masks and shit like that. Because if everybody got to see the 2-year-old idiot that's standing before them, they wouldn't give that person the time of day. So the narcissist has to wear a mask and try to trick people into entertaining their bullshit. This is what they are. This is what they are. That's why when people find out who's a narcissist and what they really are, they have no more time for it. They don't play with that. Because the narcissist will have you going round and round and round and round because they want you to be misunderstood. That way you sit there trying to explain yourself and you're wasting more of your time with a fucking idiot. That's what it comes down to. But once you know this person and they tricks and they little schemes and shit, and you realize that there's no good that can come from actually being involved with this person, you give them no more time and you move on. What's going on, Lady Ree? What's going on? I appreciate you being here. What's going on, Johnny? Is that Papa Chew? I don't know what that is. But guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video on other formats if you can, guys. If you can contribute to the channel, please do. Cash App and PayPal are down below. Cash App $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal at Intuitive Anthony 1978. And please hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. I appreciate whoever just did that, guys. It sends it up in the algorithm and lets YouTube know it's a good video. So we got to keep walking in spite of the things that we are going to come across. But see, the thing of it is that now the narcissists, every little thing that happens to them, they have a mental breakdown. They have a mental breakdown because remember, they functioning on like a 5th grade level. They're like a 5-year-old child, pardon me. They're like a 5-year-old child. So anything that really happens really causes them to mentally shut down. We have been going through bullshit since we was little. So this ain't nothing but another fucking day to us. We get up, keep going, and keep moving. So we can process things a lot better because we have been tried through the fire. It may have been a detriment when we were younger, but this right here is what's saving our life right now because we don't harbor on things too long. It happened. There's nothing we can do to change it. So how do we move on from here? We always looking for the next lesson to be learned. We always moving forward, moving and not dial forward. The narcissist is never learning, so they keep getting pushed back and having to repeat the same lesson because they too smart. They know everything, which is why they never learn anything, which is why they never progress. Like I'm saying, you can come back here in 10 years and that narcissist sitting right there doing the same shit. A lot of good people learn their lessons in life, and they go on to the others. They go on to the other side or go on to the next phase of life. The narcissists will be here till they're 110 because they still on the same level that they was on. They're still on the same level that they was on. The only difference is that as the narcissist gets older, fewer and fewer people are willing to stay around and deal with this fuck person. This person gets worse and worse as time goes on, and they keep on living and suffering and tormenting till they're left alone because they done burned every bridge and chased every person out of their life. This is what they do, guys. And if you really care about yourself and put up with everything, you're going to realize that this person right here is quicksand. And you're going to get out of the way and let them have what they're going to have. See, the narcissist is pissed off because every time we show up authentically. What you see is what you get. If you don't like me, that's fine. I'm still gonna go to sleep tonight, and I'm still gonna wake up in the morning. That does not pull the sun out of the sky for me. That does not make my day sunny, or it's gonna make it cloudy. It's gonna be another day like another day, so we're gonna keep going on. But we can show up authentically as who we are. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I can't pretend to be somebody that you want me to be. I can only be me. And you either take it or leave it. The narcissist tries to be everything to everybody. That's why they wear so many masks. They're so fucking exhausting to be around because they're trying to do too much. And if it's too quiet, that demon starts talking to them in their mind and starts putting them down the same way the narcissist puts us down. So they have to stir up some craziness. They stir up some foolishness. So they do this type of shit to keep their mind from turning in on itself, which is eventually what happens to them, because when they get old and in a nursing home, their mind betrays them because they've used that same mind to betray others. What you live by is what you die by. These people, once you get the information, that's why it's so important for us to get this information out. Because once you get that information and you get this out to other people, a lot of people have been going through the same thing. And a lot of people, like even I know in my family, they didn't have the name to describe it, but they knew something was off. A lot of people knew something was off. Nobody said nothing about it, but I put a name to it. It's narcissism. That's what it is. They sold their soul to the devil. They sold their soul to the devil. And I was supposed to be a sacrifice, but sorry, bitch, it ain't working out like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And then some people are going to be like, well, you should let stuff go. These people literally tried to unalive you. But God has been with you the entire time. So anything that comes along in this future and in these next couple of years, with the wheat being separated from the tares and a great harvest going on, there's going to be crazier stuff happening every day that you're going to see online and on the news. It's going to get crazier and crazier and crazier. They talk about we have aliens and nobody don't care. So can you imagine what's going to be down the road 6 weeks from now, 6 months from now? People are going to be losing their mind. But we're going to be getting ready to go into our good phase. Because like right now, God is bringing his wheat together and he's bringing the tares together to be burned. We done learned our lesson, so we know where we're going. We got a good place. We headed for opportunity, positivity. We headed upward, onward, and upward. The narcissist got nothing but heartache and more heartache available coming for them. They know that. That's why they want to keep you in their life. Okay. Okay, they got rid. Okay, you got rid of them because I was just about to boot them too. But this is what I'm saying. With the next couple of coming years, things are gonna get very, very interesting for us because we have finished level 1 and level 2. We done passed those boards, so we can go to level 3, where they're gonna introduce a whole different set of people, different situations, different environments. So it's gonna be very, very good for us. The narcissist is gonna get worse, because mind you, time is getting worse, and people who don't have God start to panic more because they have nobody to rely on, and the devil ain't gonna save them, because that's what it comes down to. So, and then the narcissists never learned the lessons they were supposed to learn, so they're gonna have to repeat those lessons while dealing with the stress and frustration of the things that are currently happening. they're going to be a fucking mess. They're going to be a mess. They chose this. They chose this for themselves. And now that you know that where you going as far as going to a heavenly kingdom, they're going to the opposite. You will not waste your time. Why would you go help your enemy? That's what it comes down to. Because they don't want you in heaven. That's why they tried to damn you to hell. So no matter what they're going through in the next couple of years, their ass needs to go through it. That's part of the punishment for them thinking they know every fucking thing. That's what they get. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video with other people, guys. If you can, guys. See, you gotta love being alone. Because I'm noticing now that I don't really talk to anybody anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm outside, I'll say hey to people passing by. But sitting around socializing with people is not how I'm my to-do list. You know what I'm saying? It's really not how I'm my to-do list. Which means that God has got you in a perfect situation. Because if he hands you a bunch of money in a situation and hands you a bunch of money, you're not going to waste all that money on people who could be serving Satan. Because you need to have people around you all the time. That's not an issue for chosen ones. Because when we're around a lot of people, it's work for us. Because we're dealing with being a mirror to all of these people. And then them having different reactions to us because we make them feel a certain way about themselves and we have no fucking control over that. So we don't mind being alone, which will also keep us in close connection with the Most High so that we can use the opportunities he gives us to do the most good in this world. You see what I'm saying? So the distraction of needing people around us won't come bothering us because we are just fine being alone. And that's a good thing. And a lot of times we always wonder why it was so difficult because he was getting all those tough lessons out the way early on. Because see, at this point, things are going to get good. You're going to be in a situation where you know what you know, so you're not going to loan this person money because you just seen them say something that was a little bit suspect to somebody over there. Now you've seen the red flag, so you're not going to help this person because this person obviously is working for the enemy. So you're not going to give them that money so that they can take the money that God gave you and use it for Satan's kingdom. You see what I'm saying? You already know these lessons. And if you know these lessons, it's going to save you from a lot of pitfalls. A lot of pitfalls. And that's the thing. Some people make these deals with these celebrities, make these deals with the devil when they're young. The devil catches them when they're 20 or 17, coming out of high school. They know everything. I'm going to make this deal. I'm going to make this money. Then the pressure gets to be too much for them. They self-destruct. So Satan gets all that money back and offers another devil deal to another poor soul down the road. We learn all our lessons while we fucking broke. We learn all our lessons while we broke. So that when we do get that money, anytime somebody trying to come in with some bullshit, we are well versed and we can smell it. We follow our nose when it comes to bullshit because we have had to do more with less. So when he hands us that large check, it's nice and we can use this check to do a lot of good for a lot of people. And we don't care if people don't like us because it don't matter a fucking thing to us. You see what I'm saying? Which makes us more efficient at using the gift God gave us to help his kingdom and not further Satan's kingdom. You see what I'm saying? That's why sometimes it's good to wait. Which is a good thing why we went through what we did when we were younger. Because now we have the mental fortitude to handle anything that life throws at us. That's spectacular right there, guys. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. If you can contribute, please do, guys. Down below, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony, 1978, guys. See, as time goes on, they're going to get worse and worse. They're going to absolutely get worse and worse. They're going to get worse and worse. They're going to get older. They're going to get sicklier. That demon is going to get more and more aggressive because now that demon needs that narcissist to continue to feed it. But this narcissist is getting old. Their body is getting old. They can't do what they used to do. And on top of that, they're still getting their asses handed to them because they haven't learned the fucking lessons they needed to learn early on in life. And they still got to deal with the changing times that we live in right now. while getting abused by a demon and getting old and sickly, and your health starting to turn on you. So as you can see, the life of the narcissist is creating a perfect storm of bullshit that keeps growing with every passing year because they never learn nothing. And that mountain is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're going to need somebody to help hold that shit up. And now that the chosen ones know they belong to Satan, we're not helping them. We're not helping them. And any normal person ain't going to put up with that bullshit because they got their own problems to worry about. They're going to walk away. So that's what I mean by our days are going to get better and better. We become more efficient at cutting through bullshit because we've been doing it for so long. We are well versed in it. The narcissist problems keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger because they do nothing to fix the problems they have. They just keep shoving them under the rug, and the rug is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But that's what I mean, guys. So as this time comes on, a lot of people are fearful about what's going on, what they're seeing online with the portals and these creatures they catching on camera and all this stuff coming out in the world. The chosen ones, we really don't worry about all that stuff because we already know we're taken care of by the Most High. The Most High has got us. He's taking care of us. So I'm just interested to see where it's going at nowadays. I'm not worried about what's going on out there because my Father got me. And the chosen ones who know what kingdom they belong to, we sit back and we just let shit happen. We don't worry about this kind of stuff because the Most High's got us. The narcissist got a lot to fucking worry about. And nobody's going to put up with their bullshit like the chosen ones did. But now that we know who we are, we got better things to do than waste our time with these spiritually dead people. They're spiritual peasants. They're spiritual peasants. They, out of all the beautiful sides of spirituality, they go with the lowest rung because they're bottom feeders. That's who they are. And we got to stop trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. It is what it is. It is what it is. Are you snoring? She's snoring. Yeah. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this content with other people who may need it, guys. Hit a thumbs up in the video, guys, if you appreciate the content. I also want to say, guys, that in the description box is an email address. If you have any ideas for show topics that you want me to talk about, send it to me in an email. It's in the description box, guys. What's going on from the UK? What's going on, Isaac? I appreciate you being here. Welch. Ludicrous. Okay, you got a question from the UK? Go for it. I'm all ears, Isaac. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. But I'm gonna keep going until I see the question pop up. Before I ask, this channel is about chosen ones and narcissists. A lot of times we are raised by family members or family members. It's like the Cinderella story where the wicked stepmother abuses the hell out of the child. A lot of us chosen ones have been under attack and getting followed and gang stalked by evil people. Some of them happen to be in our own family that want to keep, they want to, because the narcissist is not going anywhere in life and they've sold their soul, they want to make sure that you don't accomplish anything either. Because if they ain't going to be shit, they want to make sure that everybody around them ain't going to be shit. I got paranormal experiences, yeah. Well, I have to set up time to do that because we're kind of in the middle of one right now. My eyes remind you of Malcolm X. Yeah, but I could talk about those in another video. I could, because there's some interesting experiences. I'm pretty sure that's an extra good idea, because there's a lot of people who actually, some chosen ones, that would be a good category to start talking about, people telling stories about, you know, things that have happened to them during this walk, because, I mean, there were a lot of times where we had people that were actively trying to unalive us, and we've been saved by the skin of our teeth, but it was by the Most High. And sometimes we have a little story that goes along with it, and that could help inspire somebody else. So we might have to start looking into that, guys. But in the description box is an email address. email me with show topic ideas that you want to talk about, and we can definitely do it, guys. See, because as time goes on, the narcissist gets worse and worse. These people who every time you seem to come around them, they always got something hateful to say. They always looking to piss on your cereal. You see what I'm saying? They always trying, everybody's in the room is happy and full of joy, and this person is steady trying to bring down the environment. Yeah, you have a couple too? Yeah, because I think that might be a very good category, you know what I'm saying, to talk about. They always want to make everybody feel as low as they do. And see, the thing of it is that the narcissist, you like, well, why are you like this? It's because they sold their soul. They are never going to receive favor from God. From the beginning of their life, they had already lost everything, which is why they continue to be so negative and nasty and hateful, because as time goes on, they realize that they lost the fucking game before they even started. They just started out in life, sold their soul to the devil, and now they're an automatic fucking loser. And they mad at everybody in the world because they made that decision to take the offer of that demon. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense. They are the one who stuck the knife into their own back. And they mad at everybody else because of what they did to themselves. You can't make sense with a mind like that. That's utter foolishness. And to sit there and waste your time going round and round with somebody like this is wasting your time. Then you must be insane too. You see what I'm saying? To continuously go over something like that with somebody that you know to be mentally unstable, they're trying to pull you into that madness. You just have to let that go. They are never going to get it. They're never going to get it, never going to get it. They're never going to get it. They can't get right. That's the term, guys. They can't get right. These kind of people can't get right. So anytime you thinking you're going to have good things happen in your future, these people are going to have bad things happen in their future because they can't get right. Anytime you're talking about somebody with one of those mindsets, is can't get right. That's all it is, guys. Don't forget to share this video, guys. If you're not a member, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Talk to you later. Thank you, Welsh. Everybody's soul. See, what it is that the enemy gets people when they're young. Because when they're young, I remember the temptation was really strong in me. Like, damn, like after everything I've been through, to have to live with this evil person who is constantly trying to put me down every day. You get really, really mad. Like, why does my life have to suck while I got to be around this human dog shit? Why do I have to put up with this garbage? That's when the devil wants to get you. Because he's talking to the ego and the pride of a person. Not realizing that you have to say, if God puts you through this, God knows more than you do. You may not understand it right now, but I understand it more today than I did back then. So the devil comes to people when they're young. Because when they're young, they think they're going to live forever. They think they got all the answers, and their ego is at an all-time fucking high. So if he can dupe them into giving up their soul to him, that's the best opportunity he got when they're young and puffed up with pride. Because the whole world is their oyster, even though they do not realize that it's not going to be that way forever. That's where he tries to get them. He tries to get them when they're young. Young, dumb, and full of, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. He wants to get them when their ego is at an all-time high. That's why the narcissist has an ego like they're somebody special. And they walk in dog shit. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, he tries to catch them when they're young. See, we get better over time. We start to understand more. We learn more. We actually are patient with good people. The only person that really catches hell, what's going on, Brian? The only person that really catches hell is the narcissist, because they don't listen. They think they know everything. And they're so smart, so they fucking stupid. We get better over time. We learn who to give our attention and empathy to, and who to try to help, and who to walk away from. The narcissist is a loser on every level. Every level. They can't get right. It don't matter what the situation is, they're going to fuck it up. They always do. It's a superpower. I swear it's a superpower. Because they can take something that was a surefire thing and still mess around and screw it up. And you like, that is pretty impressive. That they can mess up everything like that. It may take us a long time to get where we going, but when we get there, we done learn. We got all the tools we need to do a good job because we have learned all the lessons we needed to learn early on. And we didn't let our ego get in the way. Because they're designed to fail. They're faulty. They're faulty. Because the devil convinced them when they were younger to give them their soul. Up is down and down is up. So these people try to work like their view of the world is correct, which is why everything that they do for good always turns into shit, because they working at it from the upside. They're working at it from the upside down. They stranger things. They stranger things. They stranger things. They living in the upside down, but the whole world is right side up. So everything they touch turns to shit. But they think that is right side up. That's because they made a decision in their youth to abandon their soul, and they had no fucking reason to do that because they did not know everything. They were too smart, so they were stupid, and now they stuck in a perpetual state of idiocy because of a choice they made when they were too young to make that decision. It's very strange when you look at these people and you realize that there's nothing you can say or can do that's gonna change their outlook. They're done for. They're done for. And the reason why they keep hiding it is because they want to waste as much of your time as possible. Because once you realize that they doomed, you will waste no more time with them. And that narcissist has got to feed off somebody. And there's chosen ones ain't everywhere out there. They ain't one of us on every block. So once you wake up to it, they pretty much done for. They really are. Nothing changes their outlook. It's crazy. Yeah. They're in the upside down. They are completely upside down. So everything, when they do something, when they think they're doing something good, they're doing something wicked. And anything that they put out into the world that they think they're doing good and doing wicked, that same karma's coming back for them. So they just keep feeding the same beast that's burning them over and over and over again. And they're not victims. They're not victims because they know what they did. They just think they're smarter than the average bear. That's what it is. And they think they're going to heaven. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's sad. They really do. But because that's how messed up their mind is. The devil has got their minds messed completely up, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit a thumbs up in the video, guys. If anybody can contribute to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated, guys. Cash App and PayPal that are down below in the description are the best ways to do it. Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978, guys.
Stop this.
Oh, this neighbor's walking by. That's fine, girls. See, we done learned the toughest lessons we needed to learn. And we had those lessons early on at the beginning of our life. And you notice why that happened, right? See, the devil can trick people into selling their souls early on in the beginning of their life. Because that when you're young and you're getting into your teenage years, you're getting a sense of right and wrong. You deciding what your moral compass is, what you will and won't do. And the devil can talk to your ego because your ego is full of itself at that time. Especially when you become a teenager and start trying to dress fly and you want to wear the newest kicks, the newest clothes and shit like that. Your ego is at an all-time high. And so that's why the devil comes and tries to convince you that he can make your life better because your ego is at an all-time fucking high. That's why we went through the hell we went through early on when we were younger, because he wanted us to feel so disenfranchised that we would make the same devil deal that they made. The only difference is we knew well enough to know that we didn't know the mind of God, and that God does what he wants to for a particular reason, and we were not going up against the Most High. The narcissist chose the latter. They chose to go up against the Most High. So they are forever cursed. They are forever cursed for that. Different strokes, different folks. But now that you know that this person can't get right, you don't need to waste your time with them. There's more important things you could be doing. There's people out there that you could be helping that can really use it. That's why I want you guys to share this video, because these videos create a support system for the chosen ones, because that's the one thing we didn't have growing up. There were so many more narcissists than there were of us. And this community could give each other the strength and support that we need during these times, because we get into the end battle, you know what I mean? And a lot of wheat and tares are being separated, and some of these damn tares are trying to pretend like they wheat and come over, saying that they're empath too, or they chosen too, because they're looking at our content and trying to find a way to trick us. That's all it is. But once you know that person is of the devil, you leave them alone, because no good can come of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't put your hopes and dreams next to somebody who abandoned theirs, because all they're going to do is consume yours. They're going to take yours, and they're going to lose it like they lost their hopes and dreams. It's the same thing, guys. See, their evil fosters and grows malignant over time. It grows worse over time. Because if they couldn't take you out when they were young, they just knew that the shit that they was doing to you when you were younger was going to take you out of here. Now that you're older, you done learned a few more lessons. You done been around the sun a few more times. They had a better shot at destroying you back then than they do now. So the narcissist gets more and more mad because they have spent their whole life trying to stop you. And they ain't did shit yet. They spent years and years and decades of their life trying to stop you. And all that shit was for nothing. It was all for naught. So they're going to get mad. They're going to get mad because they've been able to destroy many people. So why the fuck are you being so difficult? That's because you're from the Most High. And you are the judgment that's come to mop the floor with their asses. And that is something to be proud of. Because if they could have destroyed you, they would have. They would have destroyed you already. So that not everybody can do that shit. You know how many people are in the graveyard right now because of stuff that these kind of people have done to them? You ain't Joe Schmo on the street. You ain't no Thottimus Prime walking around here. You are somebody of great importance. And they want so badly to prove that they are the same caliber and degree of a soul that you are. The narcissist wants that so bad. But they now know we know they don't have a fucking soul. They forfeited that a long time ago. That's why emotionally they stopped at 5 years old. So it's only going to get better for you from here. And it's only going to get worse for them. Because they're getting older and meaner and nastier. And people get tired. People don't want to keep dealing with the same stupid shit. So they're going to get mad because they spent their whole life chasing after you and still fucking lost. They created the game, threw you in the middle of it, and still fucking lost. That's what I mean by they can't get right. They created this game, made you the main character in the game, and still fucking lost. How's that possible? Because they lose everything. They lose everything. That's what it comes down to. So on those days when you feel really, really bad, guys, remember that. Remember that. You came into a situation and was placed in the middle of a game that you had no part in, and they still fucking lost. Now tell me if that ain't spectacular. That is a super loser. That is a loser on a whole nother level. You don't want to be tied to nobody like that. because you got great things that you can accomplish and that you're going to accomplish, but you got to get rid of the distractions. And these kind of people are distractions. That's why there's more of them than there are of us. So if you have to walk alone and be by yourself, I encourage you to do so, because what's coming for you is going to be great. And everything that's coming for them is going to be mad late. I'm telling you guys. But this was my content, guys. Thank you for coming out, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video, guys. And if you can donate later, and you can, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. $ Anthony Young 1978 and PayPal at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Guys, the next time I'm supposed to come back is Saturday at 7 o'clock. But don't forget, in the description box, guys, there's an email address. If you have any ideas you want me to talk about for a live, make sure you send them to me in an email, guys. And I'll be sure to work those into the schedule so that I can get that content out there, guys. Guys, I want y'all to have a good evening. All right, Lady Ree. All right, Brian. Guys, remember, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here, cold-blooded, y'all. Have a good night, guys. Peace.